Welcome to Speak Pro Product, the channel where you improve your English one story a day. Time. Today, we're telling the story of one of the youngest self-made billionaires in history, Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook and the CEO of Meta Platforms, which owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. With a net worth of $216 billion, Mark is not only one of the richest people on Earth, but also someone who changed how billions of people communicate every day. This is not just a tech story. It's about a quiet boy who loved computers, an idea that started in a dorm room, and how one small website became a global platform. You'll learn English while following this inspiring journey, full of ambition, controversy, and impact. Let's dive into the world of Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York, into a middle-class family. His father was a dentist and his mother was a psychiatrist. From a young age, Mark showed a deep interest in computers and technology. At just 12 years old, he created a simple messaging program he called ZuckNet to help his family communicate between rooms in the house. Mark wasn't just interested in games. He wanted to build things. He learned programming languages, read books about computers, and often spent hours coding. His parents saw his talent and hired a private computer tutor to help him grow. Mark was known as a prodigy, a young person with exceptional abilities. By high school, he was already building software and getting attention from tech companies. But Mark wasn't chasing money. He just wanted to create something useful. He later said, "I never started Facebook to build a company. I started it to solve a problem." In 2002, Mark was accepted into Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. He studied computer science and psychology. But while many students focused on classes, Mark was busy building things on the internet. One of his early projects at Harvard was a site called Face Smash, which let students vote on who looked better in two photos. It was controversial and got shut down by the university, but it showed his ability to build viral products. After that, Mark had a bigger idea, a social network just for Harvard students, a place where people could connect, share photos, and talk online. He called it the Facebook. He launched it from his dorm room in 2004. Within 24 hours, hundreds of students had signed up. The Facebook quickly spread to other universities. Students loved it. Everyone wanted to be part of this new online world. Mark dropped out of Harvard to work on it full-time. He moved to Silicon Valley, the heart of the tech world, to turn his project into a real company. Let's pause for some vocabulary practice. Prodigy, a young person with great talent. Example, Mark was a programming prodigy. Dorm room, a small room where a college student lives. Example, he created Facebook in his dorm room. Viral, something that spreads quickly online. Example, the Facebook became viral among students. Repeat after me. Mark built his first program at 12. He created Facebook in a college dorm room. The idea spread from one school to the next. As Facebook grew, Mark faced both success and challenges. The platform attracted millions of users, then billions. It became more than a student website. It turned into a global tool for communication, business, news, and more. Mark's vision was to connect the world, and he was doing it. But with great success came great responsibility and controversy. Some of Mark's former Harvard classmates, the Winklevoss twins, claimed he stole the idea from them. There was a lawsuit and eventually a settlement. Later, Facebook would face even bigger questions about privacy, data, and the power of social media. Despite these issues, Mark continued to grow the company. In 2012, he made a bold move, buying Instagram for $1 billion. At the time, Instagram was a small photo-sharing app. Many people thought he overpaid. But today, Instagram is one of the most powerful platforms in the world. Then in 2014, he bought WhatsApp for $19 billion. It became the most popular messaging app globally. And in the same year, he also bought Oculus VR, a company focused on virtual reality. In 2021, Mark made a surprising decision. He rebranded the company from Facebook to Meta. He believed the future was not just in social media, but in the metaverse, a virtual world, where people could meet, work, and play in 3D spaces. It was a risky move, and many people didn't understand it. But Mark has always been focused on long-term innovation. Let's review some useful words. Lawsuit, a legal case between two parties. Example, Mark faced a lawsuit from his former classmates. Privacy, the right to keep information secret or safe. Example, Facebook faced criticism over user privacy. Metaverse, a digital 3D world where people interact. Example, Meta is building the metaverse. Repeat after me. Instagram and WhatsApp are part of Meta. Mark believes the metaverse is the future. Big success often comes with big challenges. Mark's leadership style is unique. He is calm, focused, and rarely shows strong emotion. He's not flashy or loud. He wears the same simple gray t-shirt most days. He once said, "I don't want to waste time choosing what to wear." This shows his focus on efficiency and simplicity. However, not everyone agrees with his choices. Over the years, Facebook has been criticized for its role in spreading misinformation, affecting elections, and even harming mental health. Mark has faced government investigations, public protests, and pressure to change how the platform works. Still, he remains one of the most powerful figures in technology. Whether you admire him or question his impact, one thing is clear: Mark Zuckerberg changed the world before he turned 30. Now let's try some sentence practice together. Mark dropped out of Harvard to build Facebook. Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Not all of Mark's decisions have been popular. Mark also donates billions to charity. In 2015, after the birth of his daughter, he and his wife, Priscilla Chan, promised to give away 99% of their Facebook shares to improve global education, health, and technology through the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative. Mark's story is not just about money. It's about creating tools that change how people connect and communicate. His journey teaches us that big ideas can start in small rooms and quiet. People can make the loudest impact. Let's review some final vocabulary. Efficiency, doing something in the best way with the least waste. Example, Mark focuses on efficiency in life and work. Initiative, a new project or plan to solve a problem. Example, the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative supports education and health. Repeat after me. Ideas can change the world. Great things often begin with simple steps. Communication connects people around the globe. Mark Zuckerberg's story shows that you don't need to be loud to lead. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. If you have an idea, start building. Take a risk. Learn. Grow. And maybe, just maybe, your idea could reach billions too. At Speak Pro Product, we bring you real-life stories that not only teach you English but also inspire you to dream bigger. You can be a quiet genius, a bold creator, or both. What matters is that you never stop learning. And if you like this story and want to hear more powerful stories while practicing real English, why'd have you check mark like this video? Why'd have you check mark subscribe to Speak Pro Product? Why'd have you check mark share this with a friend who dreams big? And comment below. What would you build if you had the tools? Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next story. Right here on Speak Pro Product, where English becomes your superpower.